What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
If you ain't talking the real, then we ain't gon' talk to ya.
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
If you ain't talking the real, then we ain't gon' talk to ya.
Oh, what?
I'm setting up everything.
I don't know what.
I don't remember what I'm doing.
And I'm logging
What up?
in.
What up? 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 Hi. What up? Wait. Okay. You can keep going.
See, I don't know what he doing over there. It's been a day, y'all. It has been a day today. Literally. I don't have my WYTAP shirt on due to the simple fact today has been a day. Let's just say that. So, I just want to say hello. This is Nicole, aka Sunshine. I wasn't feeling like sunshine today. I'm going to tell y'all that. The devil is a liar. Oh, my Lord, y'all don't know. Woo! Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Hoof.
I don't know. Well, it's your boy, T Mandible, a.k.a. T-Man, B.K.A. Anthony.
He knows. How does a 3-year-old get kicked out of daycare? I'm just saying. I just can't. I can't.
It's okay.
But we're going to bring it back. Okay. So if you like what we talk about, like and share, subscribe to our WYTAP page. I just can't. I'm trying to hold it together, y'all. I really am. Woo! And it ain't my kid on top of that. Woo!
I'm Kermit the Frog, and this is my tea. All right, we good,
Jesus.
we good.
Okay, I'm good. I had to get that out my system. Y'all don't understand. Trials and tribulations, they have hit today. Woo!
Sorry.
Okay, I'm good. I just had to get that.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, I'm good.
You gotta get the giggles out.
I had to, cause it still fathers me how a 3-year-old get kicked out of daycare.
I've seen it plenty of times.
Oh Lord. I haven't. I was raised right. I'm saying.
I mean, it happens.
It happens. It ain't never happened to me.
Oh.
Yeah, so those are the shenanigans that occurred today. So,
I think we're gonna have the giggles until. Okay.
So we got the logistics out the way. Like and share. I know y'all like, Lord, yeah. It's yeah. So just saying. Woo, you know we need Jesus right now in this situation. So anywho, our topic for today is family. What was it?
Family traditions.
Family traditions. What a good way to talk about family traditions.
What's your family tradition? What is your family traditions?
What is your family
Or what did y'all
traditions?
grow up on? What type of family traditions that you guys had? I mean, that you guys, used to do when you guys were younger and, you live with your parents, or if y'all already living with your parents, or, what's y'all family traditions?
And it's hot.
Somebody need a fan over here. She over here grabbing the fan.
Normally I'm cold.
I don't think it's plugged up.
It's not, but I'm about to plug it up. Normally I'm cold in the studio.
No, it gets hot in here when it's hot outside. It get hot. It ain't hot out there, but it's nice and
Well, the day I had, I'm hot. I'm just hot. Just hot. So, yes, what is your family traditions? What do you like to do? Your family likes to do? What did you guys do, or what you don't like, and revamped your traditions with your family, things of that nature?
Yeah.
Let's start with you, Mr. Hood. What did you like? What did your family What did you grow up traditions, and what traditions have you started for your children?
Well, back in the day, my one family tradition my mother used to have was I get a butt whooping.
Look, they ain't
If
nothing.
I was to get kicked out of, never mind.
I can't do that. That's not my
No,
job.
I'm just joking.
But hey, in the Bible it says spare the rod. What? Huh? What? Yeah, you act out of order. We caught it. And then you acted right. There's nothing wrong with that.
My mother,
It's all about how far you go.
especially like summertime though. It's definitely in summertime. My mother used to do things with us, even though she worked a lot and tried to, keep us doing stuff, keep us involved in things. My mother used to like to do a lot of picnics. If it's a real sunny day, my mother got off of work or anything, my mother used to take us out to the playground. Used to go out, all the time too. Go out there and go play.
Oh, I love
have
the picnics.
Fun.
I do that now.
Bologna sandwiches with a little cheese. Yeah,
Ain't
bologna.
nothing wrong with
Bologna.
Boar's Head from Long Island. Up here in Buffalo, they don't know what Boar's Head is. They look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like,
What's Boar's Head?
it's bologna. It's the final quality of bologna.
We I buy the 99-cent bologna.
They don't even know what Boar's Head is up here in Buffalo.
I'm thinking, when you say Boar's Head, I'm thinking like
Look at here.
a pig.
Look at here. Boar's Head bologna is the best.
Okay.
I cannot eat any other type of bologna but Boar's Head. So when my mother comes up, she has a list on what to bring.
Okay.
And that's one of them.
Boar's Head.
bologna. So what else you guys used to do?
You know what? It's a real funny thing. Like we used to, our show. I remember when we was a kid. Our show used to be in living colors.
Hated it. I know, I loved it.
Every time, like Monday. I think it came on Monday at like 8 o'clock. But I remember at when in living color went off, we went to bed. It was like 9 o'clock when it went off or something, or it came on at 9 and she let us go to bed at 10. It was one of those situations. It was only a half-hour show though, but whenever it went off, whatever it was, we went to bed afterwards. But we used to always sit there and watch in living colors. That was our show. Like every season, we sat there. The whole family would sit there and watch in living colors all the time. All the time. I kid you not. I don't think we missed an episode.
Okay. I know, we didn't either, and if we did, we videotaped it.
You can
Remember the
do what you
VCRs
wanna do.
and thick things you gotta
In
push
living
in?
color.
Yeah, that's where Jennifer Lopez started
In
off
living
with.
color. Oh yeah, her dancing.
And Fire Marshal Bill, Jim Carrey.
Hey babe, I'm sorry, but J-Lo?
She J-Lo, J-Ho.
Hey, remember Jamie Foxx said that? I remember, yeah, I know J-Lo. I remember she was like, hey, Hope.
Uh-huh.
Hope.
Exactly.
Hey, Hope.
Because he was on In Living Color as
Yeah.
Wanda.
Wanda was hilarious. I think that was my...
Her name
Hi, for real.
For real.
I was gonna rock his world too. Remember, I was gonna rock his world too. In living
And
color.
let me check that something. Fire Marshal Bill.
Let me tell you something.
And the movie review, 2 snaps and a twist. Or 2 snaps and a circle.
It was Blaine Edwards and
Blaine.
it was, what is it? Antoine Merriweather and
Yes.
Blaine Edwards.
Yes.
And this is men on film.
And what about
Hated
Marlon Wayans and their sister? Don't nobody talk about Miss Jenkins. Nobody talk about
nobody talk
But
about
let me
Miss-
tell you about Miss Jenkins. And blah, 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 blah.
Just don't get too close to her.
Yes.
Breath stinks so bad it burn the hairs in your nose. I didn't want to gossip. You ain't heard that from me. No, you hadn't.
Any other favorite things?
There's
you guys
other
do?
things, but I
Think about it.
gotta let it come back to me.
Okay.
My mother did a lot. We did a lot of stuff though as family, you know.
What we did was, my father enjoyed when we would go away on vacation. His vacation was away from us. He stayed home, we traveled. And we would travel. My mother made sure that we was traveling because the simple fact is she never did it growing up, so she made sure we traveled.
Oh, I wish.
We did family picnics.
Mm-hmm.
When Mike Tyson fights, my father would always order the fight, even though it lasted 10 seconds, 10 minutes. You know, Tyson came in, ding, ding, you're done.
Yeah.
Until he bit that ear, and then that was the downfall of Mike Tyson.
I mean, he did.
What up?
I mean, Mike Tyson was. He already said the fun. It wasn't fun anymore.
Yeah, because he married a gold digger.
Yeah, it was.
First off, and then his boxer, his promoter, his slash Don King. We know how that road went.
What?
But his trainer, when he died, that's when he lost it all.
I mean, yeah, he was. He said it wasn't. You know, he didn't take it as serious as he used to take it when he was younger. He wasn't as hungry as he was. But I mean, it was what it was. Mr. Mike Tyson. Shout out to Mike Tyson.
But
one of my favorite boxers.
my mother also made sure summertime we did arts and crafts. We went down, we did swimming lessons. She made sure we knew our CPR and things like that. So there's certain traditions that we do. Family cookouts. My grandmother, my grandma Inez, she made sure we had family cookouts. Cousins, you learn how to play spades. You know not to cut nobody. Cousin spades, you could get seriously hurt on. Horseshoes.
Spades.
She taught me how to cook, so now I pass down the cooking to my kids and to whoever else wants to learn.
Right.
I traveled a lot with my grandmother too. That's why I can't stay in a place too long. Like, we're in Buffalo for 12 years. My husband could tell you, 6 months, okay, it's time to go take a trip. I can't, I need a trip. Like, I love people, but I need to be away from the same people I see daily.
Right.
So let's go take a trip.
Let's
Where
take
you
a
want to
trip.
go? I already booked us. We going.
That's how my wife
Okay.
is. Yeah, you know, just make sure you got those days off. What days? The days I said. I don't remember the days. I get to work, forget them.
Yeah.
Then I got to text her. What days are you talking about?
Oh, I already told them next weekend we got a trip.
Okay. Already.
Yep. We going to Toronto. Look, don't trust her in spades or Monopoly. You know what, babe?
Spades.
Spades? No, you can never be my partner because you don't watch the board, man. You don't watch the table. You cut me when you have the thing. Then we get books reneged on because you don't look at the table.
Yo, why?
Watch it.
Yo, Shamark, why she blowing your spot up, dog?
Because he put it here.
Yo, Shamark, she blowing your spot.
Yeah, and Monopoly, you the one. I play my hand right. I play my position. Me and Miles, ride or die.
Yo, when I tell you this, those spades.
Spades will get you in fights, man.
Spades. Listen, I would talk you out your book.
No, that's not happening.
I would talk you
I
out
feel
your
like,
book.
run that. Oh,
Like,
when I
I'm
get
like-
all spades, I'm bad.
I talk you out them spades. I'm telling you, I'm a beast.
I admit it. I'm
Don't-
bad. But you know what? Growing up with some country bumpkin family, you already know. He said she steals money from the bank.
I know who not to play Monopoly with. Stealing money out the bank. I could have swore you only had $1 left. How you got $300?
Okay, so you want to talk about games. What about Scrabble? You be like, that's not a word. My mother is a registered nurse. I learned a lot of medical field nursing words and everything else, and it's in the dictionary, and it's in the medical dictionaries, and it's in the medical books. He be like, that's not a word. Oh, you want to bet? You want to bet? You want to bet? Because you're going to lose a turn. You want to? Please, let me. And then he was like, yeah. Okay. Boop, boop. It popped up. He was like,
Got him.
got you.
Oh,
so
man.
you want to talk about games. So
That was the thing we used to do, man.
Yeah, man.
Board games, man. That was another
Those
thing.
are awesome.
My family, my mother used to love. She used to buy all those board games. Like we had Trouble, Scrabble, Hungry Hippos. All those board games.
Candyland.
Trouble was our favorite one for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, you pop it, pop, and then you be tapping on top of the head. You're going.
You know what's
home.
real crazy?
Go back.
My mother, like when my mother was in the hospital, she had surgery a while back, a few months ago, and we brought Trouble up there, and we was up there in the hospital, loud too. They were nurses coming in there like, hey, can you guys just keep it down? Just, you know what? We're just gonna close your door right now. I'm like, you know what I mean? We brought Trouble up there. We was in the got him. Landed right on top of you, dog. Go back to your home base. Yo. Don't nobody play Trouble with us, man. I'm telling you, man.
That's like
Pop-O-Matic bubble up in this joint. No. That was a big thing we used to do.
We used to have gatherings like game night and stuff. And my husband and I started doing that again with married couples, but then we stopped. Babe, we need to do that again.
That'd be dope, married couples.
Yeah,
and everybody
married couples gathering.
Because married couples talk trash together.
Yep.
And that makes it that much funner.
We learned we're not gonna do spades no more because that could mess up a marriage for real, man. I don't know what it is about that game, spades, but that could cause some drama.
Yay! Somebody get gangsta up in there on spades, though.
Yeah.
Bam! That's my book right there. No, it ain't. You reneged. No, I didn't. Find the book. Find the book.
Right.
If you don't get the right book, I ain't reneged. Thank you.
Exactly. We also, my mother made sure that we, what else did we do? Well, what I do now, I love to have family gatherings for the holidays. My mother wasn't too big on that.
Yeah.
But I am, because our kids need to know their family.
Right.
So I try to get as much family together as possible. And we supply the main dishes, and we ask everyone to bring a side or bring desserts and stuff. Look, I mean, I throw down to the point where I'm like, okay, somebody clean in the kitchen because it ain't me.
It ain't me.
I cooked, somebody clean the kitchen.
It's only right somebody clean it
I know
up.
that's right. Collard greens, and everything I cook is fresh. It's not from the box. It's not pre-made or ordered from the thing. No. I make homemade yams to the point where I go slice them up, peel them. Collard greens, mashed potatoes, peel them, cut them, let's go. Mac and cheese, yes, honey. Okay, we do stuffing, we do homemade gravy. I don't do store-bought. So somebody gotta clean it.
Somebody told me that you
He said it. Oh, Jamar said it's all about the mac and cheese. Yes, my mac and cheese. My kids.
Floyd, you're right. That mac and cheese. You always talk about mac and cheese, Floyd.
My mac and cheese. The boys went to go visit the grandparents. And if it's not like my mother's mac and cheese or mine or like my grandmother's mac and cheese, they're like, sorry, I love you, but I can't eat your mac and cheese. It's
you
not
know
like
what?
They
kind of do that too. Like if my father have like cause my father he loves to cook. My father cooks all the time for any event. My kid's birthday, my birthday, his birthday.
Oh, that's so sweet.
My sister's birthday, her kid's birthday, Valentine's Day, whatever it is, my father cooks all the time.
Hey, Pop.
And it don't matter what day it is, you know what I mean? But he's cooking all the time.
Okay.
And mac and cheese, he don't want to cook it. I mean, he could cook some mac and cheese. But everybody says, well, who cooked the mac and cheese? Did Monique, my sister Monique, did she cook it? They were like, no, they like her mac and cheese. But he don't cook it. He let her cook it because everybody talks about Monique's mac and cheese. Monique, but I ain't gonna lie, Monique got some good mac and cheese. I don't care if she mess up. Monique still has some good mac and cheese, like really good mac and cheese. If you're hearing this, Monique, we need a pan. But yeah, that's the one thing my father does. You know what I mean? He like all the time. He don't care whose birthday it is, whose like Valentine's Day, any holiday. It doesn't even matter if it's he probably will cook on St. Patrick's Day. He don't care. You know what I mean? He'll cook. You know what I mean? And I think he said my great grandmother. She taught him how to cook, and that's all he do.
That's one thing. My grandmother and I were always in the kitchen. And I learned the hospitality part from my grandmother. Being around family, doing gatherings and stuff. Because my mother didn't like to be around family, having gatherings. And she still don't.
Right.
But I told her, if we're coming down for the holiday, we're having a family gathering and you just got to suck it up. Or else we're not coming down or we're not going to stay with you. Because the simple fact is, my mother has the 2 ovens with the 9 pilots on top.
Ooh.
And she has the grill.
Ooh.
Why am I going to be cooking at somebody's house that got a small 1 oven? No, and we having all these people?
Right,
No,
right.
Mama. I'm bringing the stuff. I just need everybody else to bring the desserts and stuff. And I cook.
Floyd said, "Who make the sweet potato pie?"
Oh, I do. Sock you with a biscuit. My husband could tell you, right, Mr. Dalton? He'd be like, that sweet potato pie is gone within an hour.
See, my kids don't eat sweet potato pie.
Tears up Miles will take the whole pan, but like, this one's mine. Mom, make that another one for himself.
Yeah.
Miles is only 8.
See, my aunt logged in. She said she agreed that Monique's mac and cheese is the best. I told you, man, that mac and cheese ain't no joke, man.
Love.
Whatever she put in it, man, I don't know. It'd be off the chain. It'd be definitely off the chain.
I make sure I learned all of my grandmother's secrets. Now, down south southern cooking.
Ooh.
And my mother is mixed with Italian, so I learned the Italian side from Mama. And from Grandmama, I learned the Southern. So when I say I make my smothered fried pork chops and gravy and, oh, yes, my husband be in heaven. I think my grandmother always said, a way to a man is through his stomach. A man's heart, once he ate my cooking, oh, he ain't talking no more. He might be still at the barbershop.
Once he ate my cooking. I'm just sorry.
You had my cooking at the cookout.
No, it was.
It wasn't the cookout. It was Jalen's birthday.
You threw down. I ain't even gonna lie. You threw down. I ain't even gonna lie. You threw down.
But
that
I
was
don't
off
think
the
I did
chain.
mac and cheese because it was gonna be too hot. What did I make? I made everything but mac and cheese.
No, you threw down. That was a big joint. That was a big meal.
Yo, man,
we
you
left
thought
full.
we
I
had
think-
the backyard. And
I think we took
sent
plates home, too.
with
Yep.
y'all.
Yeah,
I was like, I ain't keeping all this in upstairs and downstairs refrigerator. They was like, well, Shamark was like, you OD. Look, our son turned 13 and he wanted a birthday party. So we did old school hip hop birthday bash.
We had a
well,
ball.
who knew it turned out to be a high school party instead of middle school party? It was to the point where we had the police called on us. But that's anyhow. But I handle that too, like the boss that I am.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, but that's a different
Jesus.
story. But the kids was in the back and the front. We had sparkles from log. It was turned up.
Yeah, we had a ball that
We
night.
had
It was
a
kind of
blast.
cold.
DJ.
It was cold.
It got cold that
Quick.
night though.
It got
Sure
cold
did.
quick. That wind picked up. I'm like, ooh, I gotta go get my jacket.
Yeah, word.
It was
But we had a blast. The kids came, had to come sit in the house for a little bit. I was like, okay, I need y'all to stay downstairs where I could see you.
I think we had more fun with the music that day than the kids until he started playing that new music.
Mimi, I sure will. I'll cook you a plate. You could come over the next time we have a gathering.
Oh yeah.
She was like, Nicole, yeah. Look, my steaks full off, my T-bone steaks, smothered with gravy, peppers, fried peppers and onions with it. And then sometimes I throw in the mushrooms, but the kids don't like the mushrooms, so that's just for me and Shamar.
You can't cook it like me though. I'm
Let
sorry.
me-
You can't cook smothered steak like me. I don't season it nothing.
That's a problem.
I learned from somebody on TV.
No. I see.
I'm lying.
I saute it the night before and everything.
I'm playing.
So
Oh, you go in. You go the
I
night before.
saute it the night before. So when
You
I
want that
do
flavor
make
in
it,
there.
that flavor just simmers. And when I make my homemade apple pies, it has the house smelling like apple and cinnamon. Oh yeah, when I have nothing to do, I will bake, I will cook. Let me tell you, oxtails. Shamar will tell you that's why he went up a couple of waist sizes since we've been in Buffalo, because there's hardly anything to do in the wintertime up here, but that's another story.
Yeah, give him a little more so he can fill out them shoulder pads. I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you alone, Shamar. That's my man.
Today is crack joke day, yeah.
I'm gonna leave you alone, man. I'm gonna leave them shoulders alone.
So them kids was online. Didn't I do spaghetti for whoever had allergies?
Yeah.
I was like, anybody got allergies? I had the baked chicken, roasted potatoes.
Right,
I made it all.
That was a fun day.
Yeah, we had.
It was fun. We was taking pictures and.
Oh yeah,
then we
had a photo booth. Look, we was propping with the props and everything. Yeah.
I'm saying, I think we all had more fun than the kids with the music. With the music, just started playing that old school 80s, 90s music.
We started doing the kid and play. That's how my family gets down.
Right,
on my father's side, on my grandmother's side, it's just my mother. But we would go to family gatherings and my mother would just sit there. Me and the family, we'd be out on a dance floor, getting it, you know. Then we had the Soul Train line. So whoever you in front of, y'all be coming down together and be like, all right, let's do kid and play. Here we go. Or Salt and Pepper, or you know, or whatever was in the WAP and all that. Look, let me tell you, so whenever we at a wedding, Shamark's favorite song to set it off is Candy. It's like candy.
Oh!
Ow, my God. Or mine is Electric Slide.
Oh.
You can do it.
It's electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie. You know?
About to have me over here dancing Electric Slide right now.
What? Okay. But then you do the little soul to it. You can.
Oh yeah, I be all into
it's
it.
Electric. And then you going down, and then kick it and you bring it over. Yes. That's how we roll. So when Shamark and I got together and he knew I loved to dance and he loved to dance, that's why we call him Shy Boogie.
Shy Boogie.
Boogie.
I can't see him dancing though.
Oh, what? You saw him at the party a little bit.
A little bit. He showed a little bit.
But
because he had the baby in his arm most of the time.
Oh yeah.
You know, but we had a ball.
I miss my girl. That was my girl. She was our studio girl.
Yeah, she's
Lena
always
be chilling in here in the studio. But when I did that warning, she looked like, what happened?
Right, what happened? You ain't the same person, I know. But
I know, you saw her eyes get big, like, and she jumped. She was like, hold on, wait. You the loving mama. What happened?
I know at a point though, a few years ago, me, my wife, my sister, my mother and us, we tried to get something going. Like we should do something at Como Park. And what we used to try to do was get like a lot. It was good turnouts every time, but we never kept it going. We had like a family get together. Like my wife's side of her family came. My mother's side of the family, my father's side, we all just came and everybody had a ball. You know what I mean? Everybody had a ball. We had like little games for the kids to play. We had little water balloon fights.
Oh yeah, yo, super soakers when they started.
Yeah, we had.
We'll soak you up with the hose.
And you know I'm a DJ, so I got you know, I had my setup there. I was playing the music. People were on the grill. We had all the kids just playing, having a good time. Aunts, uncles, and then it's so crazy because it was like my wife's side of her family, my side of the family, and we all mingling and everybody together, and we just having a good time. And we did it like 2 years in a row, and then
it dimmed off.
It kind of dimmed off. Everybody really wasn't, you know, we never kept it going.
Jamar, please, I want to see you move, okay? When I see you just like
Floyd, all you do is that dub dance. You can't dance. The dub dance.
What?
Come on, Floyd.
I'm not boo-boo.
I'm challenging you.
Hard.
Challenge!
That's a challenge. You know what, Floyd? We're going to hold you to the challenge. You and Mr. Food. Challenge. You know what, Floyd? We're going to call you after this is over. After I'm done with the session. But that's the thing. We don't have the family gatherings unless you have that one in the family. That's the pivotal. Right. So my grandmother Inez used to hold family cookouts. So then the torch is passed to me. So I hold as many family gatherings as possible. And God put on my heart the other day, he was like, yo, you need a family reunion. So now, I'm not going to be the only one in charge of this. I like order. If I need something done, I get it done.
Right.
Because I'm going to do everything, but if your money ain't on time, I'm not counting you, and it ain't no love lost. It's just, yo, I keep it strictly business. When it's time, I stay focused. I get from A to B, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Needs to be in order.
Right.
But the simple fact is, we don't have that anymore.
No.
So I'm bringing that back. I try to make sure it doesn't die. Because the simple fact is, family needs to hang out together. Family needs to party together. Kids need to grow up with the family.
Because you'll never know who is your family.
Exactly. And
like
you don't want
them
them
dating, or you don't want your family having beef with somebody else that's your family. You'll never know. Like, I remember back in high school, I had beef.
Family has beef.
No, like real beef. Like, you don't even know this person. Let's say you don't know this person. I had beef with this one kid, and we fought, and I beat him and his brother up. I beat him and his brother up. Because I was fighting scared. I'm like, I'm about to fight two people. Oh my God, I'm about to die. So I'm swinging, blah, 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 beating them up. Like, oh, these dudes are soft. But anyway, if y'all watching this, y'all probably remember. But
whoop, whoop.
But but we was fighting. I found out we was cousins.
How'd you find out though?
Because I think the mother came to pick them up or something. The mother or somebody came to pick them up. And it was like, wait a minute, T? And I was like, yeah, who are you? I'm your cousin. I forgot who they were, but I'm your cousin so-and-so. And your mother this and your father this and that, blah, blah, blah. Y'all cousins, man. Y'all fighting each other. Y'all cousins. Oh. I didn't care at that time. I still ain't care, but you know how when you're a kid, you a knucklehead.
Yeah,
you're like, I don't care if my cousin or not, man. You shouldn't mess with me. It's going
kept my name
down.
out your mouth back in the day.
Right.
Keep my name out your mouth.
But we need, like, it's always, back in the day, it was always, not even back in the day, still now. It was always that one person that always did, like, family events that always keep the family going. Yeah. And then once that person is gone, it has to be somebody else.
The torch gotta go on.
Right. It has to be somebody.
I'm that torch.
Like my Uncle D, he said it a while ago. He was like, when we started doing that family thing, he was like the family get together at Como Park, and he was like, I'm glad to see the younger generation starting to bring everybody together because
the older generation they're
dying off, or you know what I mean, and then like. It's a good thing to have everybody getting together, everybody knowing each other.
Yeah.
You don't know if you don't know each other, you don't know this person. You can, like I said, you can either have beef with them or you can end up being with this person, and that'd be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's
he said you didn't win. Stop lying. Stop lying.
And you didn't, and you didn't. I didn't win that fight, but you didn't. Lift that. How much weight was that? 545. You didn't deadlift that. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Oop. He calling you out, Floyd.
Oh, that's my man. He won first place in that.
I know. I picked him up.
Congratulations to that, man. That's my boy, man. He probably can kick the cement out of a brick.
Here's the thing. We gotta bring back traditions with the family. We have to instill values with the family.
Right.
Our children should see us having fun together, laughing, joking, telling stories, telling history about the family.
Right.
Because history will die with them if we don't ask them.
Right, and you'll never know.
My aunt inboxed me and she said, Nikki, the keys was passed to you and you took them and ran with them.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I'm so proud of the woman you've become.
Right.
Because teenage years, yeah. I was bad.
Oh, look, he gonna put the weight up.
Bad.
5'5".
I was defiant. I was a teenager.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they was like, you bring back family.
Right.
You bring the gatherings for Thanksgiving. I told you about it for Thanksgiving. I sat there and I said, look at how many generations is in this room right now.
Right.
My granddaughter, my cousin who had babies. So
Right.
I'm like, what generation are you? What generation are you? And then all the elders was like, wow, hold on, let's go down the line now. Y'all are sisters, so we're first cousins, and then this one is second cousins, and this one is third cousins.
Right,
like we
right,
had
right,
4
right.
generations in the room.
Right, right.
Look at God. And then all them, the elders turned to me and said, thank you.
Right.
Keep doing this.
Right.
And I say this because not to big myself up, but I learned it as a child. It was instilled in me.
Right.
Family gatherings. Family's supposed to be one-on-one, loyal to each other.
Right.
And then, if you had beef, y'all hashed it out, kept it moving. Sometimes they would fight. Yo, strap up the hands, let's go.
Right.
And then y'all good.
Right.
But now, there's no loyalty in family.
Nah.
And that ticks me off. Because I'm like, do you know what family means? Oh, I forgot. You was raised different.
Right.
And I'm raised by a different breed.
Right.
But if you want to act like we ain't family, you know what? Good luck with that.
Right.
Because the simple fact is, I would jump in if you was getting jumped. Now,
Right.
you want to act like we ain't family? Get your butt whooped. I'm good.
So yeah, I mean,
I'm dead serious. I'm keeping it 100 because I'm built from a different cloth.
right.
Family has your back. Like Ruru, Lynette. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Lynette. You know, anybody could call her Ruru that grew up with her.
Right.
But now she's Lynette.
Okay.
But we call her Ruru still because Ruru, Lynette Prince. Malden now. But, yo. Oh, you want to try to jump my cousin? Oh, what's good? Let's go. Yo, it be heads or what up? It's like,
Right.
yo. She be like, all right, y'all fight. Anybody jump in, I'm jumping in too.
Right.
We made sure nobody jumped in when people was fighting. It's simple, one-on-one, head up, straight up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or when she heard about that fight in high school, she was like, yo, I heard 2 security guards had took to take you off. I was like, yo, I was trying to bang her head up in that locker like nobody's business. I was like, I was going down the hallway minding my own business. You want to step to me, I'm going to make you an example. Because my family is Murphy, Stridirons. We crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But they was like, Nicole is the quiet one. Y'all better leave her alone. See, I wasn't loud and bold with it like I am now. Back in the day with my mother, go to school. Don't get into no fights.
Right.
If they don't put their hands on you, you keep it moving.
Right.
So you know how many times I had to turn the other cheek? Words is words. If they don't put their hands on you, you better not fight. Because then
Right.
you got to go home and hear her mouth.
Right.
Well, I was done with it. I said, I'm tired of turning the other cheek. I'm about to put paws on you, and you're going to learn. My mother had to pay for the locker, and the girl went to the hospital, had to get stitches over her eye. Well, she learned that day, and everybody else did too.
I saw an old picture of you. You was a skinny.
Shut up! I know.
You
I was a zero.
You
Trying to find
was
clothes in a zero.
skinny.
I was a
If
zero
y'all
or
see,
two.
if y'all was to see some old pictures of her, this girl was skinny. Like no definition in the legs, arms, nothing, just straight beanpole.
Once I had Elijah, I went to a 4. Once I had Jalen, I went to a 6. Once I had Miles, I'm a 12. I was like, Lord, I gotta get back in the gym.
I saw that picture of you and your husband when y'all took a picture. I think he had braids or something.
Yeah.
And y'all all hugged up, and I was like,
that was just Elijah.
I didn't even know that was you.
That was just Elijah.
I'm like, that don't even
That was
look
no
like
other
her.
kids. I told you,
I'm
I
like,
got
that
my
ain't really-
finger back right
You
after Elijah
was
came out.
skinny,
Yes.
mini.
Yeah. Now I'm thick.
Like you, your arms is this pole right here. Your arms was the pole to
for
this.
real.
I was like, what?
Yep, and I could eat all I want and didn't have to worry. After Miles, that third child, man, listen. With Miles, I was just huge.
Yeah,
My mother was like, "You are huge." I was like, "Shut up!"
Yeah, after my third child, I was pretty huge too.
Yeah, you got huge.
No, my stomach is
You-
big.
He got gut, y'all. He
I
got
got,
gut,
man,
gut,
listen.
gut.
Listen. Listen, I got a good, but I'm about to lose it this summer.
Well, we in May.
I'm losing it this summer. I don't want to work out right now. I'm losing it this summer
So
by,
you wanna
I'm just gonna sweat it out.
Dry out.
I'm just gonna sweat it out.
Dehydrated.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know what? One of the guys at my job in the GI area, they were like, "Hey, you know we could clean you out." I was like, "Shut up, dude." We get all that out. And he was like, "It might get that little pudge out your stomach." I said, "You know what, dude? You better leave me alone."
You got a stomach.
I got a stomach,
It's
man.
huge. Like
I remember I used
pregnant.
to have abs. I got abs though. I got abs when I sneeze.
When everything sucks on in.
I got abs. I got abs when when I'm waking up and doing a sit up, getting out of bed.
Oh, you don't just roll over.
I got abs when I'm using the bathroom. I'm like,
Okay, now you went too far. Okay, next. I can't.
Maybe y'all should have an old back in the day picture viewing so the audience can see. We should do that.
We'll do that. Back in the day.
We should do that, Auntie.
And I'll put one with my husband and his corn braids. Let me tell you, I could not take those corn braids. I was like cornrows. I'm like, had the afro was one thing, he looked good. But when it would braid, I was like, didn't look right. Because his head didn't level out with his shoulders. And I told him,
Yo, somebody who ain't me this time. Somebody who ain't me this time is your wife.
he knows it's the truth. It's the truth. Nothing but the truth.
Talk about his show.
But when he cut it, for real though. But I love him. I love him to death. But at first I was like, yeah, I can't get past that head. Though.
It wasn't me this time. It wasn't me this time.
It wasn't me.
Oh, okay. It wasn't me.
Yo,
I didn't say nothing about your shoulders and stuff.
Oh, but yo, once he cut the braids, I was like, hey, sexy.
Oh,
I had to get past that braid.
I'm crying. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying.
So is your aunt.
Oh, my God. Talking about it.
Oh, but I love my bull. That's my baby. That's my baby. But we'll definitely put up back in the day pictures. Word up.
Auntie, you got to send me some. You got the most back in the day pictures of me.
Yeah, post them up. Oh, we want to see them. You know, back in the day,
man.
I'm not young anymore.
Yo, my aunt has like pictures of me when I was like a baby. And then she got pictures of me she got all the pictures. Like my mother lost her pictures a lot of our baby pictures through like we had a flood in our basement and we had like a whole box full of stuff and it was a flood. So we lost all of it. And my aunt, she got like pictures of everybody. She got pictures from the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Oh. Well, what I like to do is, in case, God forbid, anything ever happened with our pictures, I like to share our family with others to show what family's supposed to do. And you're supposed to celebrate each other. You're supposed to love on each other. And also, that's a way to go back and get pictures. God forbid, some of them get ruined.
I'm trying not to laugh anymore. I'm trying to keep that
But once
in.
he cut the braids, we was good.
Okay, I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you no more, Shamark. Your wife started it.
But yeah, I used to be at 0. I would wear a 0 or a 2.
Skinny mini.
Yes, I was. Until I had my first child, then I went to a 4. Then I had Jalen. I went to a 6. Miles, he just set me over the top. So I got to get back in the gym because I was looking at them pictures like, yo.
Floyd used to have cornrows. They didn't even look like him when he was younger. Every time he showed us a picture, he'd be like, he'd say, this is me. I'm like, man, that ain't you. It is me. Look. I was like, I'm looking. It's not you. It's me. Corn braids.
Corn
braids.
Look, but let me tell you, Shamark tasted my grandmother's cooking, and then he was like, can you cook like that? My grandma was like, yep, she sure can, because I taught him. And then once Shamark had my cooking, he was staying. He wasn't going nowhere. Nowhere. But that's my boo. But yeah, family. So now what I do with my children, I do the cookouts, I do the gathering, family gatherings, the holidays, celebrating. And then on special holidays, I have family come over. We take turns on who cooks where.
Right.
Mother's Day, we was gonna go down this Mother's Day, but we couldn't because we went to Mexico and we went to New Orleans, so that hit our pockets.
Oh yeah, New Orleans gonna hit your pockets.
Yeah, so that was a no. But next year we're gonna go down for Mother's Day. With my grandmother, elderly, and his grandmother having Alzheimer's,
right?
We want to spend as much time as possible. But let me tell you, he spoke to her the other day because she called for his birthday. Well, his Uncle Stan called and had her speak. And he was like, he had to remind her who he was.
Right.
With Alzheimer's, they lose their memory. They'll get bits and pieces back.
Right.
But if you talk to them and give them details, then something's triggered.
Right.
And he was like, my wife, Grandma. And she was like, did I ever meet her? He was like, yeah, you came for when we renewed the wedding. He was like, was she the one in that beautiful yellow dress? He was like, yes, Grandma. She was like, that was so beautiful. Handmade, had that handmade and done as Belle, as Beauty and the Beast.
You know what though? Like nowadays, people don't do. I mean, a lot of people still do. They have their little traditions, but you don't really hear or see a lot of things like family traditions. Sometimes some people just sit their kids in front of the TV and then they go ahead and do whatever they go ahead and do.
And that's
you know what I mean? Or let them get their video games and hell, go ahead play the game. I'm about to go do something real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people.
We do in my house.
Like my kids know, man. Beaches and parks is what me and my kids do every Sunday. I mean summer.
Summer. We stay
every
at the
summer.
beach. If I'm not working and it's a nice
park.
hot summer, beach. And I'm sorry, Buffalo, y'all don't have no beaches. Jones Beach on Long Island, Robin Moe's beaches. But you know the beaches I really love? The nice clear blue ones like Miami, Bahamas,
that water was
Barbados.
so
What? Yes, now we can do some beaches. But when we do the beach, we got the cooler. We there all day long until the sun goes down.
Our lake, we got the Dirty Falls Beach.
I got my book.
Falls water.
I have my umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
I have the blanket. As long as I can see the kids in front of me, I'm good. I'm sitting there, laying there like, take my naps, get my tans in the sun. We good. Kids will tell you, yep, we be at the beach all day long. Sure enough. And I'm getting my grandbaby used to the water too, because Nana baby gonna come with us to the beach too.
Nana baby.
That's my little schnickerdoodle.
Schnickerdoodle.
She is.
Y'all sure know how to make up names for these kids.
That's my schnickerdoodle.
My aunt gave names to my nephews. You got Wally. You got I forgot the other names, but my nephew got like the funniest name ever she gave him, man. I forgot what she called him. Mooka. Where my Mooka at? Mooka? It sound like something that Mucinex need to take care of. Where my Mucinex? I mean, my bad. Where Mooka at? You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, when I say we have fun when we gather, We take trips. We make sure our kids are with us when we do trips. But my husband and I do our own separate trips too, because we're husband and wife. We need our personal time without the kids.
Right.
But when we go, we travel places they've never been, so that way they can add on the memories as well.
Right.
I take photos. I do collages. I do photo albums, so that way we could look back and be like, oh, we did this. Like one Christmas, for their present, Disney. And then they still got presents on Christmas. We brought a little small tree to put it in to make it look like Christmas. But when we went to Disney on Christmas Day, magical. They have it lit up, and they had parades, and it was just so beautiful. So we do a lot of that. And then, so we do trips. I do arts and crafts with them. The neighborhood, for the summertime, I'll do arts and crafts in our driveway.
Okay.
I get a lot of art supplies, and any of the kids in the neighborhood that walk past, I'll be like, you want to join us? They got paintbrushes. I have waters where you put your paintbrushes in it so the bristles don't get messed up and hard.
Right.
We paint. I order pizza. Our house is the house that people know their kids are safe at.
Right.
My next door neighbor's a police officer. They come over. We're outside in the front. Or Miles goes over there and hangs out with them in the back. They got the pit going. This year, I'm getting a fire pit because I love fire pits. Nice summer nights.
Right.
Light it up. Sit by the fire and just reminisce. I reminisce.
Yeah, reminisce. You're going old school again.
But yeah, so Jalen had a hip-hop old school birthday bash turned into a high school bash. I was like, yo.
It was
but
off
yo,
the
he
chain.
made out like a bandit. He still got gift cards he ain't used.
Man, listen, that was off the chain. I like that party. It was pretty dope. It was definitely a pretty dope party for some little kids.
Yeah. They was like, yo, your mom's is what's up. I was like, I'm always the mom that they talk about in school. They was like, yo, parties. Yo, Elijah's football team would come to the house.
Oh, wow.
Yo, his birthday, I'm bringing cupcakes, soda, and pizza to the school. I'll be like, what class do you want to have a party? They love me. I'm the talk of the town. When Miles turned 5, we had a Disney extravaganza birthday bash. We had bounce house, ponies. I cooked up a storm. We didn't do the clown. We did an art facial person that did designs and stuff.
Right.
Then I had the candy table loaded up. The godparents did the candy table. When I say Miles was the talk of the school, they was like, yo, Miles, when you having another birthday bash, bruh? Look, he just had ponies, bounce house, all that. He good. They was like, that's for 5. All of my kids had a 5th birthday bash. I do it up big. Oh, and I had the balloons as mini and mini. I'm gonna post them too. Where the bench and on the back was the backdrop of Donald, of all the Disney characters. So the thank you cards was that. Anybody that came, you had to be in a Disney shirt or the ears or whatever, but it was, everybody wore a Disney shirt.
Right.
I was Minnie. Shamark was Mickey. The godparents was Daisy and Donald. And Elijah was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to be me.
Right.
But Miles had his and everything. When I say with the talk, my husband was like, yo, you just do it up every year. Oh, and then I traced out the Minnie ears and the Mickey ears.
Right.
And whoever RSVP, their name was on the window in the back, the backyard window. And it says Miles. And then when he was 1, I did a Smurf theme. So Shamark was Papa Smurf. My friend digitally changed our faces onto Papa Smurf, me onto Smurfette and all that. I was Smurfette. When I say I do it up, I do it for my babies. That's what I do on the side. If anybody ever wants to hire me, I do parties. I will plan it from the beginning to the end. I love doing parties.
Right.
Gatherings, all that. And that's what the family needs to do. The family needs to get together and have cookouts and everything else. Your kids play horseshoes. I was at Wakeman's today. I picked up checkers, the big jumbo games. I picked up checkers last week. This week, I seen the bowling pins. I was like, oh, my baby's gonna love this.
Right.
Because I'm thinking about doing a cookout in July. Now that my husband knows now, I put it out there. Yeah. For the end of August, cookout.
Okay.
We did that one year for the church, and we did it for our friends, and everybody gathered, fellowship. We had the speaker going, gospel playing, and everybody was playing. We had spades game, we had domino table.
Right.
Yo, dominoes! Remember when you slammed down hard on the table? Dominoes won that.
You mess up, and the jacked up part about it, you mess up the whole thing.
Yep.
Maybe it wasn't the domino.
Yep.
You still was like domino, fool.
Dominoes, horseshoes. We had that sack race. So it's like, it's always good to break bread and have fun and gatherings.
Right.
So we want our kids to do that. We want to travel. Our kids travel. So they be like, yeah, we going here now. Yeah, we going there now. When they went to Mexico, they was for joy.
Right.
And they acted right. So now we're going to be able to take them out of country again. Because I was like, this is y'all. Make it or break it.
Right.
Yo, act up. You ain't going nowhere with us overseas no more, anywhere out of the country. But if you act right, you'll go. So they was like, we did good. They sure did.
I want to do something like, I want to get all my the boys I used to chill with, all the boys I grew up with. It would be nice to see all my old boys, like these dudes, like, I think we all help mold each other to be who we are. I want to.
Waiting on?
Oh no,
there's no time like the present.
I'm just saying. I'm like, I want to do it. Like, just get all my boys, and we all get up, we all get together.
Well, you're
and
not
it's a lot
of organizer.
It's not.
So if you need me to just give me the information,
it's a lot of, and then we all got kids, and some of them got like many kids.
Yeah, so does
I ain't saying no names, but.
Eric,
you know who you are. No, not Eric.
My cousin Eric got a football team. Okay?
But I think my boy got a village.
So does my cousin.
But I it'd be dope. I think it'd be dope if I could see all my boys and we all get up and we all bring our kids and we all get together. We all have fun. Even the females, everybody we used to all hang out with back in the day. Like I lived in the projects called Schaefer Village Projects, and we all. We're like cool with each other, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. No outsiders. This is who we all are, you know what I mean? We all boys, we all brothers, we all family in here, and that's how we kept it.
Good.
And I think that, like I saw one of my boys about a month ago. I don't talk to most of them here and there. If I see them, it's always still love. Like, oh, what's up, brother? I ain't seen you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's how it is. But, I would love to have something where like probably every year I can get my boys and we can all get together and we can all just have a good time. We all have music. So like you said, this and that. I think I should do that. Get everybody together and we have something like that. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do a family reunion next year. So probably next weekend I'll start reaching out to family to getting their address, seeing who wants to do what before but I'm going to do that and get everybody's address and stuff. Some of my cousins came home from jail, and so it would be good.
Right,
and see if we're going to meet in the middle or if they're going to fly up from Florida. But yeah, that would be a good thing because some of my cousins, every summer, I would go down to Florida for 2 weeks to stay with my great-great-grandma Alice. God rest her soul. She was the pivotal of the Murphy James' family. When I say, when she passed away, a lot of things occurred, like that she wouldn't have never allowed happen. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But then I stepped up. Now we do gatherings. If I'm in the city where one of my cousins is, I'll be like, yo, what up? We're going to be there such and such. You're going to be free? Let's hook up. Let's link.
Right.
And we do. I met up with my cousin Yolanda. We met up with her down in Texas when we was at the TD Jakes convention, leadership and pastors and leadership convention a few years ago. We met Jamie Dukes. You know he videotaped me doing a Ray Lewis. La. And then he called him. And I was like, I would have loved if I was able to meet Ray Lewis. I love him from the Ravens.
Oh, yeah. Well, we both Ravens fans.
Ravens!
what I'm talking about. There we go.
Look,
There we
come
go.
on. But I told my husband, and I'm holding him to it. This year, before it gets cold, we're going to a Ravens game, home team game. Ravens. I want to, what is that? Tailgate. I want to tailgate.
Do it all.
I want to be in my Ravens gear. My face painted.
Ain't no tailgate.
Ravens.
Ain't no tailgating like a Buffalo tailgating. Those
Ravens,
tailgaters.
if you're a Ravens lover, they will hook you up with free food. They will face paint you. They will do, they treat you like family.
See, I ain't never been to one, so I gotta
My
check it out
cousin
myself.
has, and they said, you gotta go. I'm going this year. And I told my husband he needs to pick them tickets out now.
So Mark picked mine out too.
You know, look. We can roll. We can roll.
Oh man, that'd
Kids
be dope.
gotta be home because
that'd be
I'm going
dope.
to have a blast.
Yo, that would be so dope.
So, you know, when they won the championship, I wanted to go down there for the
Oh,
parade.
Floyd, you and your Dallas Cowboys. Dallas who?
Nope. Really, Floyd? Look, okay. I like Tony Romo. Romo ain't there no more, boo-boo. Yes, he has somebody else, but he choked. So, anywho, Floyd, anywho.
Dallas
Anywho,
who? Dallas who?
Look, my house is divided when it comes football season. Mark is Giants, Elijah is Falcons.
Miles is
garbage.
Bills. All the way, ain't he?
Miles and Jalen are Bills due to the
Bills
fact
to
they
the-
were born here. No.
I took them to that Bills game. I saw your son flipping out when they were losing.
Oh, yeah.
When I seen him,
Which
what
one?
are you doing, Miles?
Oh,
what are you
yeah.
doing? Who are you throwing the ball to?
Yeah,
I'm looking at him like,
it's
oh my
bad.
God, you sound like a grown man over here cursing these people out. Who are you throwing the ball to? Why you ain't catch the ball? Oh my God, what time is it? Is it time to go yet? No, I just want to. I'm like, oh my God.
That's Miles.
Your son is hilarious when I took him to that Bills game, man.
That's Miles.
Oh my God, I was crying.
That is Miles.
And my
He's
other
a
son was
sports
like,
child.
my son was like, well, okay, he didn't catch the ball. So what? And here's Miles. I don't care, but he should have caught it. It was in his hands. It was in his hands.
Yo, he gets so livid watching sports. He was like, come on, ref. What's going on? When he plays and the ref misses, doesn't see, he was like, yo, ref, are you blind? I be like, Miles, you got to be respectful to the ref. Cut it out now.
Floyd,
He was
I
like,
can't
"No,
have two
but-"
teams. You can keep going.
No, you can't have two teams.
No, I can't have two teams. My team is the Ravens, right? I keep
Ravens.
saying that. The
All day,
Ravens.
every day.
But you know, if the
All
Bills
day,
if the
every
Bills
day.
ain't playing for the Ravens, I would like to see the Bills make it to the playoffs. I would. No. I would like to
No,
see them
they
because
stink.
that's what they've been garbage for over 20 years.
Forever.
But since
Forever.
the last of the good Bills left, they were in garbage. But I'm just saying. I would like to see. I would like to see them make some moves, but I know
They don't make smart moves.
They don't.
Every time they trade for a position, they make the most stupidest moves ever.
You know what I mean?
So how we switch to sports, but we here.
Picks.
Let me tell you.
we did switch to sports.
But let me tell you, the Bills make the most stupid, idiotic. But I don't know right now. I don't know if they was the worst or the Giants this year. I talked to some of oh my Lord, I did not want to go home. I did not want to go home. Remember I told you, I was like, I don't want to go home because
Game
I was
over, right.
listening. I was listening to who they got and what they traded.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Shamark was heated.
I seen your husband on Facebook
He was
posting it up.
livid. He had angry faces, mean mugging. I was like, I don't want to go home. I told you, I was like, yo, T, I don't want to go home because I'm going to be hearing this all night long.
Right.
And then he called in on a radio station flipping out. They were I was like, I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning. He's still salty about it. He was like, they made the stupidest moves. I was like, well, I know how this season's going to be.
Yep.
When he watches his game, I leave him alone. If I don't hear him clapping, he just reminds me, don't throw the remote at the TV, okay, babe? Because I'm like, come on! What's wrong with you? Stop holding. I was like, get rid of Flacco. I'm so happy Flacco is gone. I'm so happy Flacco is gone.
I want to see these moves we making now.
They better do something.
Yes.
Because I'll be talking about that at another segment.
We can't be helping.
Yo, we sports lovers. That's how we get along so well.
I'm just saying we can't be helping the Bills make it to the playoffs anymore either.
I know that's right.
We can't
that
be helping
last pick. Ugh. I was like, really? Y'all lost to them, you idiots. You could have held on to the ball. You idiot. You could have done something.
We can't be doing that anymore. No.
For real.
That could have been y'all.
You get no bypasses. You get no more. No.
That could have been us there, but they want to lose.
No.
It is what it is, man. That was a pass.
But Ravens.
I can't time stone it and go back to time.
No. But what we can do is lay the smack down this year.
Yes.
Anywho, now we need Tom Brady to retire for real. I can't.
He said, as long as I'm winning these Super Bowls, I'm still gonna play.
I know. I was like, somebody take him out like they did the last time. Take him out. Tag that leg up. Remember that? That was fun.
Yes.
When he went down.
She said that was fun. She said that was fun.
I don't think. Out.
Yeah.
He was out of
that
the
was
mission.
fun.
I know that's bad.
That's
right?
bad when people wish somebody get hurt.
I was like,
just so they don't win the playoffs.
Get him out.
Super Bowl.
Get him out. They didn't make it to the Super Bowl that year, did they?
No.
He was done. Somebody take that leg out again.
They were in the playoffs.
So. Take him out. Take him out. Look. Bring him out. Bring him out. Woo! Take him out. Take him out.
There's no Super Bowl if them legs is taken out.
Take him out. Take him out. Like that player from Super. What's his name? I can't stand him. He's a dirty player.
Who that?
Hey, come on in. We talking about the Giants and talking about you.
Oh man, we just talking about you, man.
Grab a seat. No. Yeah, hubby came in.
Oh.
Who you got? Oh yeah. So hubby's here. So we talking about your Giants.
We talking about.
You want to talk in the mic about how you feel about the Giants?
Oh Jesus! He don't want to talk about the Giants. Look, he just sitting there. He's like, I have nothing to say.
There goes the police.
I'm still recovering.
So what moves do you think they should have done that they didn't do?
They should have drafted that black quarterback, William Haskins from University Ohio State.
Okay.
They drafted this dude from Duke, Daniel Jones, who was supposedly friends with.
He ain't no good.
Is that the one that had to delete all his tweets of racial discrimination? That was the Bills.
But he ain't no good though.
Nah, I mean. The jury's still out on him, but he wasn't even ranked in the top 100 from none of the.
Wow.
None of the, all the scouts and.
He's
garbage. All the guys who rank all the players. You know what I
mean? Right.
Whatever, man.
This dude wasn't even in the top 100, and he was right. He drafted at number 6, man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hopefully, man, he'll be a sleeper. You know what I'm saying? A secret weapon, whatever you want to call it, man. I have no faith in this GM. Let's do the clown. He done traded
And didn't make it.
I know you was heated, man. You was heated.
He done let Landon Collins go for absolutely nothing.
I saw your Facebook stats.
He had the mean muscle.
He's like another Phil Jackson, man. Phil Jackson came and just ruined the niggas. This dude is just ruining the job.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, my house didn't sleep.
Before the football season, I ain't look forward.
But when that team started doing something, like, wait a minute, I thought they was playing. Let me see what they when they start doing something.
We'll revisit that when football season's over.
Exactly. I'm just looking for the draft, for the NBA draft, man.
Well, I'm looking forward to us going to Maryland.
Yeah, that's
for
what
the
she was
Ravens
talking
game.
about, going to the Ravens game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
told her to tell you to get me a ticket too.
Yeah, that.
He'll be sitting there like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
When is this game over?
Look.
Oh man.
We doing it this year, even if I gotta buy the tickets.
Oh yeah, see, look
When
at
do tickets go on sale? Okay,
August.
so August we're gonna be looking at a nice summer day. We're going down there before it gets cold. You see, he laughing too hard at me, but that's not happening.
Oh.
We going.
But
And see, he's still laughing. That ain't cool. You promised me.
We going.
I know we going. Yeah, seafood too.
yeah, that sounds good right now. I had some crab legs the other day. I let my kids taste them. They had them before, but we don't eat them a lot. So my daughter was like, I don't remember eating crab legs. She was like, I think I was like 5 when y'all had them. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go get some crab legs. I bought the king ones for my wife.
Ooh,
she was at work, so I didn't cook those for her. I cooked them the next day for her. I cooked them for the kids. They were like, Daddy, is there any more? No more. I got the last couple.
I took him to River Grill last night because his birthday was Wednesday.
Okay.
And then we did River Grill because they opened. I was like, yes.
Where's the River Grill? Ain't
River
that in
Grill
Tonawanda or something?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We went there.
They be having bands playing over there.
Yep.
Yeah. I was supposed to have went there not too long ago.
But there's another spot in Rochester. I already put Izzy on it. What up, Iz? He was mad. He was,
That Screaming Crab spot about to go Maplewood.
They were supposed to open already. The one that they took over Joe's Crab Shack. So Joe's, when they left, I was like, no.
I love Joe's Crab Shack.
Yo, I be up in there.
I took my mother there for Mother's Day the one time, man. We was up there tearing that food up.
Yes.
Just for one bad review, ain't it? One situation happened. They got a bad batch or something.
No, they closed because the partners did not get along anymore.
Oh,
so they had
man, why y'all do that, man?
Close it, and they filed to.
They was doing good, and they was right across from Red Lobster.
Yeah.
And you doing good. You know you doing good when you doing good.
Red Lobster.
Yeah. Oh,
now,
man.
Red Lobster, I love those biscuits, though.
Biscuits good, but I don't really do Red Lobster.
I don't either. I
Not
don't
at
either.
all.
But once we found about River Grill,
Yeah, I lived
will
in.
have that all the time, too.
I used to live in that area, but where the River Grill is, never been there. I was too young.
River Grill's good.
Yeah.
River Grill.
They say their food is real good.
All right, I love you.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
Say bye to the people.
Peace.
All right, smart.
All right, enjoy.
Definitely.
All right, love you.
I'll see you later. Mwah.
I can't kiss you on camera.
Can. You my husband. We got the ring on it. We got the ring on it.
He put a ring on
We
it,
got
but
He put a ring on it. He put a ring on it.
oh my God.
Shut up.
Oh jeez. Anything else?
Nah, it's 7:30. It's time
Oh, we
to do
done
our
some good
spoken
time.
word.
All right. Well, listen,
All right.
yo. Thank y'all for tuning in.
This is WYTAP. If you like what
WYTAP.
you hear, like and share, like and share,
I
like
actually
and
had
share.
fun today.
I did too.
It was a fun
Look,
subject.
I had to get that out in the beginning. Woo.
That was hilarious. Had me cracking up for like
I feel better.
a couple minutes.
I feel better.
That's good.
I feel better.
That's good. But all right, y'all.
All right. Thank
Like
you
and
for
share.
tuning in. Like and share. Like and share. Invite your friends. Subscribe to our YouTube page. And look out for my spoken words. I'm on iTunes Podcast. Yeah, I'm doing a plug-in right now. I'm on Google Play. I'm on Spotify. Where else am I? YouTube. Just under Nicole Dalton. Everything. Starts with a D. What's the other one? Oh, I'm on Apple. Yep, spoken words. Have a good night.
All right, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in. Like and share, like and share.
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
If you ain't talking the real, then we ain't gon' talk to ya.
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
If you ain't talking the real, then we ain't gon' talk to ya.